I can't hear shit, actually. These earmuffs are insane. I also don't know how this audio sounds. I did not say a word and I didn't realise I was recording with audio today. I'm tired, man. Big day today. But looking forward to a ride, as usual. Always love a good ride. Always love a good ride. I think I have to talk a little louder though. I do remember this being very quiet, unless I spoke up. So I'll make sure to do that. But it also is quiet. I don't know how loud I'm talking because I don't have an indicator on. Okay, that's sick. Don't know how loud I'm talking because earmuffs in. I'm gonna close my visor though. Change lanes quick here. And skip a lot of this traffic here, which is sick. Is he doing a Yui? No. Right, let me clean off. Crank this visor slightly. Bit of popping, bit of crackling. Be careful, this is an undercover copier. Let's hit it with some grace, shall we? Not hit it with grace, but go through with some grace. Oh, this is great. These earmuffs are doing wonders, actually. That's quite cool. It's a Honda. Oh, it's going to be a good ride here. So we're checking this. This is I'm running a new mode on the camera. So I've done white balance to 5600 Kelvin. I've done, what else have I done? I've done manual exposure. So I've got so it's 60, front shutter speed 60. I've put shutter speed of 60 and then I've put, don't pull that, Jesus Christ, it's scary. Shutter speed of 60, white balance 5600 Kelvin, and then I did, what else did I just do? What else did I change? Exposure. There's something else I changed to get this effect. I don't know how good it is. We'll see how it goes after this ride, but this is going to be a little bit of a gap. What's been happening. So, yeah. This is a different bike to the bike that I had a month ago. I was riding a WR450 supermoto that I built with my dad. It was his bike, actually. It was his amazing carbureted 2004 WR450 supermoto. And well, see, it was a supermoto before. We did the conversion around a month ago now, a month and a bit ago. And bought everything, did it. Mind you guys, like we've been thinking about doing this for, oh my god, I can't, maybe like 10 years. My dad and I. So like we've been really thinking about doing it to get the supermoto built. We're thinking about what we're going to do, what brands we're going to go with, what parts we're going to do, what's going to be like, you know. We're thinking about it. We didn't, and you know when you say something and you never do it. This was something I thought was going to be like that, but we ended up doing it, and I was so happy. Well, that said, when I was first riding it, getting it registered, a bit uncomfortable on the road with the knobblies. I thought the knobbies, I was like, oh, this is going to be a little bit brutal, like riding. But afterwards, we got the supermoto built. Dad and I did it with my brother. It was a lovely day. We spent down at my dad's place, just doing it all together. It reminded me of like old times down at the like, you know, old times we used to work on machinery together, or motorbikes or whatever. And yeah, just man, it was just a great time. Anyway, let's sneak through. We do this build, and everything's gone really well. Well, actually, it was a bit of a hassle to get all done, but after we got it done, it was absolutely amazing. I had no issues with the rims. No issue with the rims. We went with KKE, which is like a Chinese brand. I knew it wasn't going to be like the most amazing brand to go with. Like you can do XL, you can do Bind. There's so many different really good brands out there, but we ended up going with KKE, and they were fine. They're a bit heavy, but they were great. Good rims. They came with everything you needed. The kit was like 2K Australian roughly delivered. Everything was a cush hub, big front disc, extender, rear sprocket, 44 tooth. It was great. It was really good. And I was riding it. I loved it. I was riding maybe every second day. Roughly whenever the weather was good, I'd be out riding. Ride to work, ride to my girlfriend's, ride wherever. Oh God, I just pulled that. And one night, I was a going away party for my girlfriend's best friend, and parked it at her place, and it's the last time we saw it. Some guys figured out how to get in over a roller door, so it's in a secure car park. Someone figured out how to get over the roller door into the car park with like all battery powered angle grinders and cutting devices. They go in and just cut everything off it, and yeah, took the bike, rolled it all the way down the car park, out a fire escape, onto the back of a truck, and you know, the rest is history. You know, like probably never going to see it again. It's sad. It is really sad. It's my dad's bike, and I felt so horrible about it. Like, you know, I felt responsible that this bike was stolen. You know, to gap this Lancer. What do you reckon? Not in the city though. It's probably not too smart. I'm in a bus lane actually. So yeah, that happened, and it was just not a great time. Really, I didn't know what to do. I was just so sorry. And my dad took it better than I did. He was like, "Don't worry, we'll get you another one." I'm like, "Well, that's not the, that has so much history. Like, we lose that. You know, when the bike's gone, we don't have that history anymore. My dad didn't even get to ride it. You know what I mean? Like, just horrible, man. People out there just see something they like. It's shiny. It's, you know, they obviously knew it was a nice bike and easy to steal, and they just took it. You know, some people just can't resist the urge to. They see something, they take it. You know, this isn't like the Stone Age, man. You can't just go around and do that. You know, it has history. Like, there's a lot of things. There's irreplaceable. You know, so I don't know. Anyway, that did happen, and you had to kind of just work through it, I guess. We're working through the insurance and stuff at the moment, like it was insured. A lot of people don't insure these types of bikes just because, like, you know, there's not really a need to it. You don't think you're going to get in an accident or whatever. But I'm very happy I did, like fire and theft, but whatever. It doesn't actually matter. The insurance isn't really the thing, but I want to tell you guys to make sure you get your good locks. If you want to get a good lock, go with anything that is 3T steel. You need 3T, which is manganese steel. What it will do, it will basically harden as someone tries to grind it or heat it up or chop it. Anything. Any shearing force, because it's heat treated, it just gets harder and harder and harder as it gets warmer and warmer. So I would suggest to get 3T manganese if you're looking for any lock for your bike or your motorbike. Do that, and you can have a little bit of peace in mind. I've got a couple of brands that I use. I actually can't remember the name of it. I've got a disc lock and a rear chain, so quite difficult to steal, but you know, still possible. You know, it's always possible. It's a motorbike. You know, people can always lift it up and bring it somewhere. You know, it's not like a car. It's a lot more difficult to steal, but people still do it anyway. They still steal cars. So I just want to say that to you guys, just on this little ride in the city, and I just hope that doesn't happen to you guys. It's a horrible thing to have happen, you know. So anyway, that's my rant over. We'll talk on the road again soon. Later.